I guess really changing the system is the kind of thing that demands years of focus, patience, and dedication, all for relatively tiny victories at best. And I'm happy to leave that to people older than me. The joy of being a kid is, you usually don't have to focus on any one topic for very long. So in conclusion, grapes. Chocolate-covered grapes.
Your conclusion has nothing obviously to do with your setup.
And I had no idea. Life is good. So, did you have a good trip, Millie? Well, yeah, 'cause we got to see all sorts of historic stuff, although I'm bad on airplanes apparently, but I decided to try to restore passion to and for democracy, and also I brought you a t-shirt, but anyway, I didn't save the world, and they had Fonzie's jacket. At the Smithsonian, and a lot of monuments are really pointy and the subways smell funny, and I saw a cloud that looked a lot like Franklin Delano Roosevelt, but also kind of like a piece of tape. I'm mentally archiving these, and I plan to sort them into coherence during her teen years when all she'll do is grunt at me. Why do I feel lightheaded? The more fun your vacation is, the more of a letdown it is coming back. Maybe we take the wrong approach. We should go places we hate. So when we come back, home seems great.
We do go to school.
Huh? I guess the universe does tend toward balance.
Hey, there goes one.
That's a very good one indeed.
How long do you think it'll keep up?
Oh, we'll see a few more yet tonight.
Shooting stars will almost seem like a letdown after this.
There's nothing quite like watching windmills re-enter the atmosphere.
I hate these beautiful days late in the school year, when you are forced to sit in a stuffy classroom staring through a dirty window at the great weather. I think I'm going to become a supervillain, just so I can invent a weather machine, and make it so the weather remains mediocre right up until the last day of school, so we can actually focus.
That's the nerdiest motivation for supervillainy ever.
I don't care what those stupid face-jock superheroes say, I want to know the multiplication tables. It's true, though, you know? Superheroes are all a bunch of cool kids. Supervillains are the smart kids. They're the ones who are like us. Superman pretends to be a nerd when he's Clark Kent. But the glasses don't fool me, he's all jock. Lex Luthor's the one who would have had a great science fair project.
What about Batman?
Rich kid with expensive toys.
And Spider-Man?
He's one of us, but you just know the other superheroes pick on him. Why do you think he made his costume so wedgie-proof? Why do you suppose superheroes are all such jocks, anyway? People who write superhero comics aren't jocks. They're even bigger nerds than us.
Maybe it's a form of Stockholm Syndrome, an identification with, and internalization of, the values of an oppressor.
Well then, this looks like a job for nerd self-esteem restoration girl.
Do you just hide dozens of capes in bushes all over the neighborhood?
You really can't hide a cape under your clothes if all you wear is overalls. I don't think your self-esteem needs that much restoring.
Thanks.
To test my powers of restoring the self-esteem of nerds, I'm going to need some nerds who identify with their natural enemies. Go find some. And I'll wait here.
You know, Superman doesn't sit around while people bring bank robberies to him.
I'm a nerd superhero. We're a lot more sedentary.
Okay, I found two nerds. Hey, first, Stefan, who's a big fan of superhero comics full of muscly characters who look and act absolutely nothing like him. Live long and prosper. And second, Avery, who's convinced he's cooler than us and the acknowledged cool people will notice him at any moment. Pretty much.
Okay, hang on while I summon my powers.
You two might want to get comfortable.
Stefan, why would you, a nerd, identify with buff uber jocks in tights who fight for conformity and all-American jingoism?
Actually, mostly I like characters like the X-Men. Weird mutants who are shunned and will never fit in because of their superior abilities.
You're the one of us. Go in peace.
So am I. Why don't I get to leave?